Okay, so I'm doing the airbox mod on a 2006 Xterra. It's the same thing for your Titan or your Frontier. So same airbox. All I did was remove this hose clamp here. There's your breather down here that you don't have to cut the zip tie off. It has its own little tab right there. So set that out of the way. Of course, unplug or unattach your mounts or whatever, latches, and then just kind of twist it up out of the way. And I just got this K&N filter yesterday. Haven't had too much time to actually check it out as far as knowing how well it filters. So here's your airbox. All you have to do is cut this snorkel off to about here, and then it'll just snap right back in here. Once you take the airbox out, you just have a 10mm bolt right here, and a 10mm or a screwdriver right there, and one down there, and I think that's it. So, once you remove these 3 bolts, then the bottom of the filter, or the box of the filter, comes out just like that. There you go. Okay, so here's the snorkel that comes on the inside of your airbox here. So what you're going to want to do is mark this opening as best you can, I guess. You know, it's kind of tough with my dog there. Hi, buddy. But just kind of make an even mark around it as best you can so that you can get your Dremel in there and you know, cut it out. So I'll show you what happens after that. The thing to mention, there is a tab on this that just snaps right in there, so you can just take it out and you can put this on your workbench and go to town with it on your Dremel, or with your Dremel, so that you can get a nice clean cut. So anyways, I'm going to try and cut right against this lip here so that it's just a nice flush mount. I found that a good combination with cutting this thing is a Dremel, which that's a really weak Dremel. I didn't anticipate that. So I got this multi-tool out. I have a couple of them. This is a Leatherman Wave, and that's a Leatherman rebar. And on the Wave, they have this wood cutting blade, essentially. So it looks like that. So it's not the greatest job in the world, but I did smooth all the edges on it. So basically, it's like a 45-degree angle all the way around the inside of it, so that hopefully air would just, you know, smoothly go into this thing. So, yep. Okay. So now that you have your air filter or your airbox all installed in there, put your air filter in, and that's all you need to do. Just make sure it's seated inside your box properly, and then put your lid back on. Reverse process, and you're all done. And that's the airbox mod. Okay, here is the initial review or response of that filter being out. Definitely is more noise without that tube there, and I could imagine there's a little better flow going on. I can't tell too much, but then again, if I pop in a paper filter and that tube and another airbox, and I did a more controlled test like that, then I'll probably notice a better difference. But I'll just try it again. Yeah, you can hear the engine a lot more. It's almost like a baffle, essentially, but I like it. It sounds a little more throaty, and I feel like it does give me a little bit more power, especially just through the mid-range, the power band picks up a little quicker. I mean, you're only getting like, I don't know, 2 horsepower maybe. But keep adding up a whole bunch of little things, and that 2 turns into 15 or 20 horsepower with a whole bunch of little mods like that. So get a K&N drop-in, take out that baffle, and I mean, that's almost as good as a regular cold air intake, aside from the pretty restrictive inlet tube that goes from the intake manifold, or the mass airflow sensor, to the box. So maybe go get a piece of PVC pipe, or I wouldn't say PVC. I get like some kind of tube to replace the middle part, and then I'd say that is as good as a cold air intake. You know, so just switch out your filters and you know, reduce or take out the little tube and replace the inlet tube, and then you'll have yourself a pretty darn cheap cold air intake.